By the way, folks, Cindy is the leader,
Founder.
the founder, the founder of Indivisible Kingwood. The first person that has brought over 700 people out in this conservative town. And if you listen to what's going on around here, folks, these cars are not giving fingers. They're blowing. Very few fingers, but mostly horns blowing.
Had one guy drive by and say MAGA is the future. That's really frightening to me that they think fascism is okay.
But you said one thing. You said one guy. In the past, when we were doing this with Occupy, etc., it wasn't one guy. It was many. It was most. Now we're seeing a change. Anyway, Cindy, how you doing this morning?
I am a little bit irritated. I'm still pondering the fact that we're really being bullied into losing our First Amendment rights.
With Jimmy Kimmel and Colbert.
Crazy. And I know it's all about money behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But they're using this whole Charlie Kirk's murder as a pretense for all of this fascist crap. And I'm sick of it.
Well, look, they can use it. The thing about it is this. For the longest time, when they do things like this, we never did what? What's your sign says?
Fight back.
We never fought back. In other words, we allowed them to hold on to the narrative.
Right.
But now we have you. We have them.
Right.
We have Mr. Here. We have people that are doing what?
Fighting back.
And that's what it takes. If you want your democracy, what do you do for it?
You have to stand up for it and protect it and fight for it.
Exactly. And that is what I came out here. Let me tell you, I have an interview to do in 20 minutes. I came out here because I said, if you guys are brave enough to be here.
Yeah, it was a little tense this morning. I'm like, oh, okay,
right.
Here we go. I'm wearing my body cam. If somebody tries to do something violent to me, at least it'll be filmed.
Right. And I said, you know what? All of us have to make a presence. And no matter what, even if you're going to make a short one, you got to do it. Right. But anyway, give America a statement.
Give America a statement. Guys, get off the couch. Fascism is already here. You need to fight.
In other words, it's not that we're falling into autocracy. We are now there.
We are so in it.
Cindy Hendrickson, thank you for all you do.
Thank you for coming out.
Herman Trivolino.
Herman, why did you decide to come out today?
Because I can't just sit around and watch this country descend into fascism.
Now, is that just a cliche, or do you really believe that?
Oh, it's happening. I mean, when I heard about last night about Jimmy Kimmel, I mean, that's an unprecedented thing. I mean, he says something one night, and then the next day he's suspended.
The funny thing about it is that what he said wasn't something that the FCC has the right to take away your license for.
No, but what Trump is doing is he's taking his billionaire friends who control the media, and he's influencing them. So these companies that that are the parent companies of the media outlets, like CBS and ABC, they're in control and they're afraid of losing profits, so they just kowtow to Trump.
Yeah, it is sad, but I mean, like I tell most people, democracy is one of the hardest types of societies to maintain because it requires, first of all, it requires an educated population.
Yeah.
And that's what you guys are doing out here. All these signs that you guys have out here have value and make people think. Your thoughts?
Well, yeah, that's true. All of this is important. We need to protest. We need to do everything we can. But I think that, to me, the key thing that we need to do is we need to register young adults to vote.
Repeat that, please. Repeat that, please.
There has never been a time in my history, and I spent 34 years as a college instructor, and I have colleagues who teach history, and they say the same thing. There's never been a time in our history where young people are so upset and so involved in what's going on in politics. So I think the way for us to succeed is to get people to vote. But especially, I think that young group is where I can best spend my efforts trying to get those young adults registered to vote. Let's take back the House and, move on from there. Because really, Jamie Raskin is famous for many things, but he's also a he's
scholar,
a professor of constitutional law. He's a scholar, and he says that people say we have 3 equal branches of government, but he says if you read the Constitution, that's not true. All the power really lies with Congress. Congress can stop the president. Congress can stop the Supreme Court. They have the power to impeach them. They have the power to change the way the Supreme Court is set up. They have all the power. All they have to do is exercise it. And right now, what we've got is lying cowards who will not stand up for the very things that they themselves believe in.
Thank you so kindly. I think that's the best place to end it. Hello, Vicky. I can't leave this place without speaking to the Queen. How you doing, sis?
I'm great this morning, Egberto. I'm always great on a day where we can express our First Amendment rights.
Well, let me tell you, I heard you guys didn't show up for good reason last week.
That is correct.
But, my biggest concern was whether you're going to keep this up. And when Cindy told me that you were going to, I said I had to come out and speak to you guys because I'm telling you, I am so proud of what you guys are doing because without you guys, we're not going to win this thing.
I hear you. And we have to keep it up. We can't be afraid.
Right.
We can be safe.
Right.
We can be concerned, but we can't be afraid.
Well,
and if we do become afraid, we just have to face the fear and keep moving forward.
That's exactly what you guys are doing. Thank you, Vicky, for what you're doing, okay?
Thank you, Egberto, for coming out. We really, really appreciate you.
Thank you. Have a good one. All of our country's problems, from polarization to ignorance on domestic and international issues to a complete misunderstanding of our economic and healthcare systems, are a direct result of a derelict mainstream media that too often bend over backwards to support corporate or bought politicians' wants as opposed to the people's needs for real information to make their lives better. Independent media is the only solution to inform truthfully and factually. Why? Because our loyalties are to you, the ones who fund us with small dollar contributions and subscriptions. Please consider supporting our independent media platforms by subscribing to our Egberto Off the Record newsletter at politicsdoneright.com/newsletter. Again, that is politicsdoneright.com/newsletter. It's an investment that pays incalculable dividends.